Good afternoon, my friends. For today, I want to share with you four of my homemade braai utensils or barbecue utensils. Everyone have a little story, so I'll tell you the story as we go along. Okay, let's start with my two identical steak turners that I made in 1985. So I use plexiglass. I think that's what you guys name it. We call it perspex. So this is a few colors here that I glued together. I haven't got red at that moment, but this, if that was red, that two pink ones would be nice if it was red, or even the yellow. But I was polished it up and it looked very nice. Drill a hole, and then I took stainless steel 316 6mm rod, make it perfectly straight, and then before I bend it, I work it off so that it make a gradual sharp point. You can see it's very, very nice and sharp. And then afterwards I make it red hot and bend it perfectly in this shape. So I've got two of them. There's the other one. And how it works is, let me demonstrate it to you. So say for instance, this is your steak. You just slam it into your steak and turn it around, and then you just okay, this is now glass, it's not a steak, but you just roll it out. But it works perfectly if you have a piece of meat, you understand? So you grab it, flip it around, and just roll it out. So you never miss with this utensils. I name it steak turners. It works perfectly with steak. So it was nice and polished at the time. It was shined up. So this is the two identical. I just changed the colors, the position of the colors, but it's the same colors. So this is very old, 1985, as I mentioned. I made this two, and I use it now and then. Okay, so the next piece that I made was my my late father give this. He gave me a piece of stainless steel plate. It was just a rough piece of plate, more or less 400 by 500 millimeter piece of stainless steel. And he said to me, take this and make something for you. And it was a month or two that I thought, what can I make just to show him that I used the stainless steel. And I come up with the idea to make myself a coal shovel. I clean it now nice up so it shines okay. So what I've done is I cut out this shape and round it up, and take another piece and I put a piece here to strengthen it, and put this bracket here, and this piece is part of this piece that you see here. So it's all to strengthen it. And then I took a walking stick. Let me just turn it around. I took an old walking stick that we had, and cut it off and put it in there, in that bracket, and screw it on there. And that was fastened by screws and nuts. And it's very sturdy, and it works perfect, and it's built forever. It will never burn out or rust out. So I use this to scrape some coals in that barbecue of mine. Make fire, scrape the coals and put it where I want it. So this is the history of this one, and this was in the early 90s that I made this one. And this is a nice piece to stay in the family for years. Not sure what kind of wood this is. So this is my homemade shovel for barbecue, along with this utensils there. And then a piece that looked like scrap metal. This was a piece of, I think it's 8mm normal steel, soft steel, that was bent in a certain shape. I cannot remember what kind of shape, but I just put it between two branches on a tree and just bend it like it to straighten it more or less, meaning straight. This is straight, can you see? Okay, so at the point it looked like that, more or less. And what I do with this is, I made this also in the 90s, I would say 95 more or less. I made this, and I use this all the time with every barbecue that I made, except when it is gas. I use this. It got just the right grip for me, and I use this to scrape coals, or if I have a heap of fire, to put it to spread it out a little bit, or to hook some coals closer if I want. But this is my tool that I use all the time, all the years, to barbecue with, to make fire, and it works perfect. I'm always looking after this, and it's a rough piece of steel. You can see it is really rough, but just by handling with my hand, it became nicely worked out here. So I use this a lot. There's no doubt about it. I can't make a fire with this. This is my fire stick. Okay, guys. So as I mentioned, it looked like a piece of scrap, but it means a lot to me. And with my other stuff, very proud of it. Homemade. This one, I've got two. This one take a knock at a point. Not sure where that came from, but in any case, it's still in a working order. Okay, guys, just a short one. See you on the next one. Cheers, bye.